Hello my friends! In this tutorial we will learn how to extract the last column of a table that is updating its number of columns every month, so we do not have a fixed number of columns. We will do this dynamically by modifying the M code in Power Query. We will do this now in Excel in Power Query, but the steps are identical in Power BI because the technology is the same. So the scenario is like this. We have this table and next month we will add a new column and we want to see how can we do to make it automatical. So we will open Power Query, we go to data from range, table range, and our first step will be to make this in a fixed way. Okay, a trick in Power Query with the M language is to make it through the user interface first and then to modify the code. So we will do now in a fixed way. We want to select the first and the last column. Okay, we select them, remove other columns. Okay, and for simplicity we will put this new table in the existing worksheet. Okay, so we have this table store and the last column, and now we will go to edit it to make it dynamical. The first step is to insert a new step to get the list of the column names. So the step will be like this, will be the function table dot column names of the source. Okay, the source is here, our table. Okay, we press enter. It was a spelling mistakes, names. Okay, so we get the list. We see now that we have an error because the next step is referring to custom 1, but it needs to refer now to the source. So we'll replace now custom 1 with source, and now it should be okay. We no longer have this error. Okay, so we have the list, and now we want to find a way to get the last item of the list. So we will go to keep items, keep bottom items, and okay, insert a step, and we want the last item, so we will press 1 and we get the last item, the last column. Now what we can do to reduce the number of steps, we can replace in this formula custom 1 with the code from the custom 1. Okay, we copy this and we go here and we replace custom 1 with this. Okay, and now we can delete this step custom 1. And now we want to get actually the record, the name of the column, so we will put 0. Okay, so now we have exactly the name of the last column. We see that now Power Query rename this step as navigation. Is an internal denomination. We cannot change this. So now that we have this formula, we could go here in removed other columns and replace this with the step navigation. Okay, it should work, but it's not because it doesn't recognize that name. Okay, so what we can do now, we can go to the advanced editor, and we actually see that here Power Query rename this step kept last items. It's no longer navigation as it appears in the user interface. So what can we do now is to rename this step by naming it last column name. Okay, and now we go to the next step and we replace here also where we have the fixed name of the last column. We put also last column name, and here where it was the name of the last column, we put navigation but it didn't work, we will put this last column name. Okay, no syntax error detected, done. Okay, so it worked. Okay, we go to close and load. Okay, we press a refresh and the code is working. Now what we do, we add this new column to the table. Okay, so now our table contains a new column, and now we refresh the table, the resulting table, and see if it is updating, and it worked. Now it updated it dynamically with a new column. So this is the trick with the M language in Power Query. You can modify it depending on your needs. I will put the code of the M language code in this session in the first comment. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.